Lower Manhattan's recovery from the terror attacks has been long and very difficult. And as the new One World Trade Center nears completion, there is a dispute over the name.
In 1986, the public agency that owned the World Trade Center sold the naming rights to a nonprofit. The price, $10. Scott Raab is a writer-at-large for Esquire. He covered the construction since 2005. Welcome.
Good morning.
How could this happen?
The Port Authority operated for decades as a, think of it as the Vatican. It's 16 acres of downtown New York, Lower Manhattan. It's owned by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. It is their jurisdiction. It's a little bit of a family. And Guy Tazzoli, who was the chief engineer for the port, this was part of his pension plan. They sold it to him for $10.
So why would they agree to sell the name, though?
Well, they had no idea. They had a very difficult time getting tenants. Those buildings were, the Twin Towers weren't filled for decades with paying tenants. But nobody has jurisdiction over the Port Authority. They are a supra-governmental agency. Nobody even knew that this occurred in terms of the public.
And that's what's so interesting, Scott, because you said nobody's really paying attention to how it's operating.
No, and they like it that way. I mean, they are not elected. They do not tax the public, but they collect an endless stream of money. Every bridge and tunnel, the seaports, the airports, they issue their own bonds. They condemned those 16 acres to build the World Trade Center. Very powerful agency, no oversight.
Your article raised the point of security. I was very fascinated by that. I found it very frightening. What concerns did you find in your reporting about security in that area today?
Today, the 12th anniversary of all days, who is going to have jurisdiction over planning and protecting, securing those 16 acres? Any terrorism expert will tell you there's 100% certainty someone will try and attack it again. Will it be the Port Authority Police? Will it be the New York Police? There was an agreement reached in 2008 between the NYPD and the port that the NYPD would have jurisdiction. That was thrown overboard. We found out about it, the public found out about it when Chris Christie said, as long as I'm governor, no other agency but the Port Authority will have jurisdiction over those 16 acres. That's the New Jersey governor talking about 16 acres in New York City.
Why has it taken so long to rebuild?
Well, there's a lot of power, a lot of prestige, and a lot of money involved. And any one building, the $4 billion train station that's not yet done. You could write a book about each aspect of why it's taken so long. People in power and people with money have been fighting tooth and nail over control of that site, over the profits, and over whatever glory that there might be down there.
So what would have changed all this? What might have been an avenue to have it completed, to allay the security concerns and all that? It's a short answer.
It would have taken a while, but the governor, Pataki at the time, could have done it.
Thank you.
Scott Raab, thank you.